Hey there, my name is Pravus. Welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues. Am I crazy, by the way, or has there been, like, no music playing this entire time? I kind of feel like maybe? Oh, there we go. Okay, now we got a little bit of music going. I hope that doesn't end up being copyrighted, but it might be. Alright, reference material is done. We're going to have a bit more encryption and decryption in the near-ish future. I don't feel like I need to research the slave collars there, like, at all. I might want to go for something like maintenance companies, believe it or not. Because preserving power armor is actually kind of huge. It takes forever to build power armor, but by God, is it so stinking strong. So we're going to want that. I'm going to go ahead and start working on the research speed a smidge early, and then under air, bomb gliders, maybe. That would lead to things like the triplane attackers and stuff. We probably don't need the fighters, but I would absolutely love to get the close air support. So let's start working on the bomb gliders. Not that I have the industry to support it yet, but you get the idea. I've also been warned that I should really stock up a lot more political power. I don't know why, but that's been warned that I should do that. Why do I now have 89 decisions? Oh God, of course, it's all the freaking recruit missions. Ugh, I've always hated that, but they're like, yeah, all these decisions to get myself a spy from somewhere else. Blah. Hate it. Hate it, I hate it, I hate it. All right, let's go for, how about... Let's go ahead and learn about forming a department for cryptology in case I end up needing something like that for the NCR. Still keeping an eye on my spy down here at Vault 3. Need to get that up to 40% as quickly as we can. Caesar's Legion has decided to be on the move. They are attacking a handful of other folks, but as long as they stay away from me for a while, I guess I'm not feeling all that worried about it yet. I will be feeling pretty worried about it soon, though, I can tell you that much. Resource gain efficiency, you know, I probably don't need that. Bomb vulnerability, probably not. We could reduce nomadicity, right, nomads of my population and encourage them to stick around longer. Not sure that I need that, but it is an interesting idea. There's not really much I need to research. I guess I'll get ahead of time on reinforcement rate, because that is still, generally speaking, pretty good. We also need to get ourselves a field marshal. I haven't forgotten about that, but we don't have one. I'm going to promote this guy, since he's the highest level with some of the better stats. We're going to lose a lot of those stats, but I'll stick with it. So let's promote you. Yeah, he lost all these stats over here. But still, a level 3 field marshal, and we'll keep Veronica as our primary general, at least for the time being. And then we could get you some breakthrough. That sounds solid. Reconnaissance, blah, 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 blah. You know, I mean, you can never go wrong with more breakthrough. Breakthrough solid, defense while attacking and all that, you know? All right, so we got that. Do we want to use the super mutants? I think so. So that's going to take 40 days. How long until this thing fires off? We have just enough time, barely, 18 days buffer, to finish out this, and this. So we are going to get a lot of preparation going into this. And in fact, I'm pretty sure that that's as prepared as you, like, are able to be. Okay, so if preparation's good, I am playing the preparation game, like, really well. We should go ahead and organize our troops. Primarily here, close to Helios 1, ready to fight against these guys when the time comes. If I were... Let me think about this as far as the war. If I could cut these guys off, that would be a lot of troops with no supply. And then we could circle around here toward Good Springs and encircle everything up there too, and then work my way down. I'm just trying to think where we're going to be able to actually encircle these guys in the Mojave Territories. I mean, Baker is obviously the primary war goal, right? We want to get that, we want to get those victory points going as fast as we can, but it may be a little bit. I want to modify the government, but again, I've been told, don't do it. Save up a lot of political power, you're going to need it for something. God, I don't know why. But all right, we formed a department. Excellent. Let's go ahead and start working on you, I guess? How long is it going to take? Only 960 days. Frick that. NCR? Maybe the Kaiser, actually. I'm pretty confident at some point we're going to have to fight against the Kaiser. We might as well just go ahead and get that one started. We could add in a new chief of army, but again, that costs political power. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I've been told not to do it. I want to do it, but don't do it. Don't do it! That's what they said. They all said. By all, I mean like one person told me don't do it. I kind of want to get rid of some of this anti-tank weaponry. It's just resulting in some troops not having full strength. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this, and yeah, that cost me RE experience, which does suck, but like we're just gonna accept that for now. Anything else we could do? Yeah, we could spend power armor for some power armor support, but that's a bit expensive. For now, let's just do this. Then we actually can now start trading up some more troops. So we're gonna go ahead and add in another unit or so. We'll do this only like once. It's gonna take some time to get this training up, but now we actually can get fully strengthed up defensive infantry ready to go. So I consider that to be better. And again, like, if we're not fighting another Brotherhood, like, why would I need any anti-tank? Like, when we fight against the Kaiser, soft attack will be king. Soft attack, defense, and a lot of breakthrough. That's what we're gonna want. We have the payload gliders done. I'm gonna go ahead and start researching the barrage balloons. Might as well. We have unassigned divisions. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and assign them under Veronica's leadership. I trust Veronica. Veronica is my friend. And by the way, how are we doing on intellectual support? It is dropping. People don't seem to trust Elijah very much. Yep. Elijah, man, you're too big-brained. You're too much of a genius. You're upsetting everyone. It's kind of like that thing from the Big Bang Theory show. It's like, look, you're allowed to be smarter than everyone else, but stop rubbing people's noses in it. Well, why not? Because people don't like it. That's the answer, and it's very true. Nobody likes it. How are we doing on the spying thing? We're at 41%. Fine. Let's go ahead and survey them. Automatically conduct. Boom. Go. We are going to spy on these people at Vault 3 and figure out what kind of technology these silly little children are playing with. They're gonna get us all killed. Children playing with a bomb and all that, you know? 170 political power. I was told 175 is the magic number. Don't know if it's true, but we'll find out. Star Chasers. Boom. Thank you. We also finish up with the Resistor. Let's go for Paladins of the Mojave, which gets me a lot more stability, I should say, not to mention aggressive policy for the next year, which will time out right about when the war starts. We get an extra 10% attack, and, of course, extra preparation value. Do I, like, get to see how prepared other people are? Like, is the Mojave Territory also doing this mechanic? Wouldn't surprise me. Could boost up our stability a little bit if we wanted to use up some factories. Research speed, blah, blah, blah. War support, I don't want to lose. Could do that. I mean, more stability is always good. We're actually almost up to a full stack of civilian factories, which I consider to be, like, really good. Really good. All right, don't want to get ahead of time on that any further. Can get ahead on population, and we can't get ahead on construction yet. I mean, manpower is usually very, very important. This is still too far ahead of time. Can we do any other support companies? We can. Logistics is often important. Recon, probably not. Dynamite, yeah. I think we're going to want to do this. If I can't get a lot of factories out of this war with Mojave Territories, I think we're sunk. Like, we've really got to steal some freaking factories here. Rapid deployment is Dunsky. Thank you. Then we have flexibility of command. So support units get better. So it's just like, you know, the support companies. Or flexibility of movement. Breakthrough and speed. And we don't lose as much organization. This is good if we're going to be moving fast, but I kind of like the idea of just extra stats. I mean, breakthrough's good, don't get me wrong, but like I feel like this is still going to be the better option. More encryption and decryption. I think I'll pass on that. Let's look at some more support companies. Healing powder, probably not. I mean, logistics are gonna be important at some point. Recon is not bad. It's not bad to have recon. I know everyone's like, oh, tactics don't matter. And they kind of don't, but like the movement speed and other stuff can be nice. It's just, do you want to spend the support equipment? Lanius's cohort. All right, I kind of forgot that Kaiser's Legion is split into two forces since the Texas update. So Lanius is going to be over here expanding the influence of the Kaiser until such a time that he decides he wants to go for things himself, which, I mean, that's going to be fun to watch. Someone get out the fireworks, it'll be great. No training for our troops. Yeah, it doesn't seem very good. Doesn't seem very good at all. We're still training up one more unit. How are we doing logistically? We're caught up on anti-tank weapons. What we don't have is any form of support equipment. Barrage balloons are done. We actually have some power armor. How much does it take for a single unit? 100 power armor. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start training up one of these guys. It'll take a little while for it to be finished up. We'll just go ahead and start training up some more. Why not? That seems good. Can't do any fighters. Could go for agility, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we need to get motorized flight in order to get access to any of this stuff. I mean, I know it's a bit ahead of, or it's gonna end up being ahead of time, but let's go ahead and start prepping for that. Getting close air support is gonna be such a big advantage. It really cannot be understated how good that's gonna end up being for me at some point. We do need to be getting rid of the followers, don't we? Isn't that a thing we're supposed to do? Wasn't I supposed to do hostile stuff? I thought I said the hostile stuff. Uh-oh. Huh. Okay. I'm pretty sure that I was supposed to do this, but okay. We'll go ahead and get an extra civilian workshop, I guess. Research speed won't do me a lot of good, I don't think. There's the Paladins of the Mojave. Justification of War from the Mojave Territories. Here it comes! Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen! Alright, simulation training, get some logistics skill and some more experience, could be good. Or, logistics and some more research. There's nothing else I can do down here. We can't do anything else until I win at Sunburst in some way or another, right? Yeah, or we have to be at war. If I actually just hold off for a few days, 18 days, how much can we stack up here? 10. We'd lose 8 days of research progress. Are any of these outstanding? A little bit of manpower, an arms workshop, a civilian workshop, and infantry equipment. Meh. But you can only do these while we're at war, right? I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna wait 8 days. We're gonna waste 8 days of national focus buildup. But then I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to start working on those, because we know exactly when the war is gonna start, and then I can start taking advantage of some free workshops. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Oh, we should stop trading, by the way. Try to get that organization back up there. We got a few days to pull it off. It'll be fine. 9 more days. That's plenty of time for full organization. It'll be great. I actually am kind of wondering if we should have 2 separate lines here. And I think the answer might be yes. We will have 1 line here and then 1 line just here. Maybe not quite like that. Hang on. I'm trying to think. We need to make use of the power armor effectively.
Greetings, Elder.
So if I can have just the power armor stacked up right here, right? Then we can use all 4 of them to push, try to snag this, separate these guys from supply, and then it'll be easy to crush them. So I want to have all my pushing power stacked up in one area. And he's only got 1 person here. This feels like it should be a pretty easy fight for me. Should be. 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. Boom! War! It has begun! All right. So we want probably things like the off-map factories. More equipment is nice and all. 60 days. If I'm lucky, I win this war in 60 days, but we'll see. So you guys are going to counterattack right here. Yes, he's trying to push against me, but that didn't work very well. He's now been separated. Perfect. All right, so you guys are going to start pushing him out. I need to set up real quick another front line here. Assign at least 1 of you here to make sure that no one pushes against me, and the rest I think we go ahead and start pushing up here. Except for whoever was assigned to this. I don't remember anymore. Tell you what, we'll assign someone else over here too. There you go.
What's going on?
You get down here. Okay, so we're gonna start pushing these guys out. They're gonna be encircled and they're gonna die really, really fast because they have basically no supply to work with. So this should be an absolute stomp. Thank you, power armor. Go, go, go. Grab everything you can, make them cry. Okay, we're getting up here to the Hoover Dam. Crap, I'm gonna own the Hoover Dam? If I own the Hoover Dam, that's gonna make a lot of people real mad at me. Oh, this is gonna suck. It's gonna suck real bad. All right, let's get some troops in position, make sure that we can get our power armor up to the front line, and bada boom. All right.
Yes, sir.
And do you still have something here that I'm missing? Is there a territory here? I see 2 units.
Hey.
Are you up here in New Vegas? I think he might be, and just in case that's true, I'm gonna go ahead and leave behind an infantry to make sure that we don't die. I don't wanna lose all this ground that I just snagged. All right, so we got that. Next, we wanna start pushing probably down this way, though if I can get some power armor to circle around this way and cut off some more supply, I will happily do so. So far, things are going well. Warden declares war on the hangdogs, don't care. Stole a factory, that's exciting. We're gonna need more power armor as usual. I would like to start, you know what? No, these planes suck. Don't worry about building those planes. Those planes are terrible. Let's see, still in preparation for this one. Mobilize the people, gain some mobilization speed. No, thank you. Stability, no. Extend military research. I'm just looking at other war measures and wondering if some of these are things I should do. Output, no, not at some of these costs. The weekly stability is not worth it. Scavenging program, ruthless drills, no. No. No, I don't think we need any of that at the moment. Anything I should do as far as upgrading my military here? Paladins, we could upgrade to senior knights. which would allow for more recruitable population, but it does reduce some stability and attack value a little bit. I think I can hold off on that right now. Let's go ahead and grab the extra stability and war support. See how that works. All right, so my troops are still on the way. Let's get the power armor down into the front. There we go. Power armor's here. That means we are going to go ahead and start pushing along this way. Goal is to get down here to the Mojave outpost. Push these guys out, surround them, cut off their supply, kill. That's all I'm here to do. The rest of these guys, you're fine where you are. Get down over here. See, these guys, I don't know what's going on with this. Is there a territory I'm missing? I can't see it. I don't know. I'm probably hurting myself by not having more units, but whatever. Power armor is unbelievably good is all I can say. Look at these guys go. Crushing it, dude. Get up here to Good Springs. Let's finish all this off. Okay, so we'll clear all of you. Then we're going to have one of you left behind so we don't get cut off, but we're going to grab the Mojave outpost, at which point these guys are officially cut off. There it is. They've got nothing, dude. I think this isn't their entire army basically now surrounded and crushed. All right, let's go ahead and push further down this way, while the rest of you guys get ready for crushing. I need to let my organization build back up for my power armor. Okay, so you're still doing your thing. We got some research done. It's still a little bit ahead of time for some of this. Let's go ahead and start reducing the nomadicity of our population. I want to keep them on hand. Slave callers, I mean, I guess, I just don't think it's important. I just don't. Naval isn't very good. Ships don't matter. I guess we'll get some encryption for a bit more of an encryption advantage, maybe. All right, so he's trying to attack me here. He's going to exhaust himself in the process. Let's go ahead and start working our way down toward Nipton.
What's going on?
You guys also will push down toward Nipton. You guys are going to support. So we have a bit more strength to work with, and with that taken down, these guys have low organization. We start pushing in toward Cottonwood Cove. Let's go ahead and start counterattacking so that he can't build up his organization very rapidly. Then we'll attack from multiple fronts. Now we're hitting him, and they are all dead. Perfect. All right. Everyone, you're now supposed to get down here. Except for you, only because I want to make sure that we don't get surprised. And then your goal is very straightforward. Take everything else and go. And we should be able to do that. New traits. Reconnaissance. Spec Ops, no thank you. Survivalist, no. Enhanced experience, invasion, blah, blah, blah. More army size. I mean, there's something to be said about that. Don't need it yet, obviously. Fire team support could be really good. Enforcers, no, no, no. Leader skill bonuses? Equipment capture can be good sometimes. Demolitions. I'll be honest, none of this seems really important. We could go for local leader. And I will, only because she's going to end up being such a good general. I plan on stacking a lot of stuff on her long term, but for at least a little while, it's not that important. All this stuff is still ahead of time as well, so I'm not going to worry about any of them. Let's go ahead and start working on some more decryption. Need to get these troops back up here quickly, because he's now trying to push back. There's the emergency materials. Let's go ahead and grab the emergency production for a free civilian factory. Logistically speaking, we are struggling on infantry equipment, so we're going to go ahead and start producing a bit more of that. Fair bit more of that. And then, again, we've got the anti-tank rifles. I don't think that's very important. I would rather start working on something like, let's say, some automatic weapons. That could be helpful. I can see that being way more valuable to me. Triplane attacker or bombers? I think triplane is what we're looking for. Does have a fair bit of ground attack involved, so we're going to go ahead and start researching that.
After this,
and then you guys are now in position, so you should be able to go. In fact, I'm going to set you guys to aggressive. Though, actually, let me think about this for a second. This is the Alamo chapter war. Where's mine? War and aggression. Does no one care about me? Mojave Territories. Well, where am I? There I am. Umbra isn't on this war? I don't believe that for a second. Okay, the Mojave Territories is actually about to fall. We do not want to push this too far, or else I won't be able to finish this.
Greetings, Elder.
So tell you what, we're going to get you in a position where you can spread out at least a little bit, so we don't take as much attrition. But I'm not actually interested in taking the final victory points. I don't want to do that.
I've made contact.
That seems unnecessary. So we'll set you to normal. There's not going to be much resistance. He's got very little to work with. Let's just push into position. No, 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 no. Stop, stop. Okay, you guys are trying to go the wrong way. They're trying to circle back around. I didn't ask for that. I didn't want it. I want you to knock it off. Let's go over here and just kill these guys for fun. Because I'm a sadistic guy like that. They're officially cut off at the capital, so that's a thing now. And we'll just hold this ground until such a time that I feel like I want to end the war. Although, here's the thing. The sooner we end this war, like, yeah, we could gain an off-map civilian workshop, but technically by conquering them, we could start building up compliance, and maybe that's better. You think? I don't know. Maybe that's the better way to go. Maybe we should just go ahead and end it. We have refugees. They have fled before our conquering armies. None have decided to come to me because I'm the conqueror. Darn it. Would have been cool if you guys decided to stick. Oh, they grabbed it whether I liked it or not. Okay, there go the troops. Its decision was made for me. They just said, screw it, we're walking in there. This war must end. All right, fine, fair enough. We're gonna take everything. Mine. Victory at Operation Sunburst. And there goes the thing. I told you that was gonna happen. All right. Today is a glorious day for the Brotherhood of Steel. Elder Elijah revealing his tactical prowess in his stunning defense of the Mojave chapter against the tyrannical New California Republic. We have managed to push the Republic soldiers to the Mojave outpost, although the question remains on whether we should continue to advance down the Long 15 into California. Wait a minute, why did they get all of this? Hold the phone. This is our land. We become the controller. They get an event, and they get an annex war goal. So you're telling me if I do this, I could gain all this territory back. Which, as far as I know, I should have checked this sooner. I don't see any evidence that it has any factories. But by giving them the Annex War Goal, the NCR can just attack me straight up. Ugh. I kind of feel like we have to do this. I want to go balls to the walls, but there's no way to heck that I can fight against the New California Republic. I took out the territories easily enough with power armor, but we have the Kaiser to worry about, and if I have to fight the NCR and the Kaiser simultaneously, I am 100% dead. All right, we're going to let them have this. It's the least valuable land, I think. Pretty sure. In the meantime, we've got ourselves a few more states. We're going to have to rebuild some of this infrastructure and stuff. There really isn't much infrastructure to work with, but we can build out a few more civilian factories, then we can start worrying about things like military factories for a bit. I guess. But we're going to have to start building up a few anyway. All right, what new options do we have? Please tell me this helps make up for the fact that I just gave up land without so much as a fight. Well, a little bit of a fight, but you get the point. Base stability and war support. Elijah is no longer a distrusted elder? Heck yes. We can start getting rid of the intellectualism loss. Everyone's gonna realize they should be big brains. Absolutely big brains. I hate the political power gain loss, by the way. I absolutely despise that. Why is the achievement not going away, by the way? I may have to reload the game sometime soon. I may have to. Chief of Army, blah, blah, blah. You know, as nice as all that is, I don't think I need it. What about the research speed and construction speed? Maybe. Training time. I'm just trying to see if there's anything here that'd be really good for me to get. An economic advisor for construction speed. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. All right, so, well done, Veronica. Very proud of you. Chef's kiss. Mwah. Let us set ourselves up along the Hoover Dam. Because y'all know who's gonna want to attack me sometime soon. It's gonna be fun. How are we doing on the whole survey thing here, by the way? We are still in preparation. Ah! I need support equipment. The reason we haven't launched this thing is because I still need a support equipment. Dang it. Let's go ahead and start learning about this. All right, production, hang on. We captured 2 support equipment, but that's the best I could do. Hold up. Go ahead and start producing this. It'll take me a couple more weeks, but we'll have what we need. We'll get this up there, and then I can finally launch this and find out what the heck is going on. Pretty sure I misplayed that really hard. I don't know how important that's gonna end up being. Maybe not at all, but, I mean, yeah. That's gonna be a thing. Oops. Oh well. Alright. Mongrels, blah, 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 logistics. I'm gonna research the logistics, but I don't feel like I need it yet. Ouroboros takes some states. Isn't Ouroboros, like, the whole, like, infinite time thing, you know, like the snake eating itself? Isn't that what Ouroboros is supposed to be? I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know why I'm supposed to hold on to 175 political power, by the way. I really hope that this wasn't just a troll. I could totally believe it was a troll. Someone's lying to me, right? Definitely someone's lying. All right, we're prepared. You're supposed to... Oh, commence when ready. Assign, you, go. Hey, all right, now in progress. Perfect. All right, pull back on you, get back to the power armor. We got tribal huts. Stop leaving. Stay with me forever. Lannius' cohort declares war on some more folks. All right, sounds good. Population, I mean, we're doing okay-ish on population for the moment. Chief of Air Force and Navy doesn't exist. Weapons, recovery, decryption, reconnaissance, and non-combat out-of-supply penalties. There's something to like about having supply consumption, especially in this radiated wasteland in Fallout. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. I was warned not to play HoI4, by the way. Because of the things that are going on in the world right now today, it's like, it's a bit controversial. Maybe don't play HoI4. And I'm like, come on, I want to play HoI4. I gotta do it, I gotta play. But fine, we'll not do real world stuff for at least a little bit. Nightly armaments. Better power armor research speed and stuff. Ooh, that sound good. Stability, construction speed. I mean, I like a lot of these companies, man. And we have access to quite a few of them, actually. Air equipment technology? Huh. Bomber planes, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, more ground attack. That seems pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. We're gonna get these triplanes, and it's gonna make me feel really good if I can bomb people from the ground, from the above. Death from above and all that. We're about to have our first round of new paladins join in on the fray. That'll be great. All right, we have our victory. Now we have to make a choice. We can establish the... Pause! Okay, scrap motorcycles, cool. Establish Helio Citadel. Increase our population by 10,000. That's not manpower, that's just population in our primary core. And then we rename the Citadel. We also get 3 civilian workshops. We can move to the Colorado, gain some population there. That becomes our capital. Production goes up. Additional turbine inside the Hoover Dam is brought online, increasing power output. Okay? And then fortify Hidden Valley. Massively fortify the state. I think I'm gonna go for the civilian workshops. I think it's risky. I was debating actually whether we want to go for Hidden Valley over here, right? And then this becomes like our super bunker to hopefully protect ourselves against the Kaiser. But let's be honest, if the Kaiser attacks me and I'm unable to support myself against them anyway, we're kind of dead, right? Like that's gonna be a thing. We need to have some troops down over here, by the way. There is a river crossing, and river crossings are a great way to get people killed. Let's set up some more over here at the Hoover Dam with the power armor, like so. Boom, there we go. Okay. All right, vehicles, blah, blah, blah. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think we're going to end up using a lot of vehicles for a while. That's just something I'll want to have someday. We could go ahead and start working on the slave collars, I guess. Maybe at some point we need that. How are we doing as far as, like, occupied territories? We have caravan guards. We could swap this over to something like road patrols, which increases our compliance gain. Extensive patrols. What it does is it just costs me a lot of garrisons and equipment. I hate taking extra damage and all, but I like having patrols to just build up that compliance quickly. So we're gonna go ahead and set that up. I think we'll be okay-ish on equipment for a while. We have militia forces. That's what we're using by default. These guys have 8 suppression in comparison to paladins, knights, spec ops. Yeah, militia forces are the better way to go if you want to have some suppression. That's a thing. We should not be using anti-tank on these guys, though, for God's sake. Yeah, cut that out. No. Save me some... That's one of the reasons we're using up all our anti-tank weapons. They're going in our garrisons. Yeah, see? We just solved the problem. Border skirmish at the dam. Oh, no! The Kaiser. We now have to prepare against the Legion. Yep, new set of events. More preparation. Repair the next turbine. We could do that. Even though we didn't move our capital there, we can totally do that. All right, so you said preparation. Where is it? Refugees, assimilation drive. I mean, this seems nice, but I like to pass it for now. I don't see anything here to prepare. I'll go ahead and do this for now. There's the power plant, yeah. I thought it said we were going to get some sort of a pop-up here as far as preparing against the Kaiser, but it sounds like something's coming up with that pretty soon. That is probably where the 175 political power comes from. I'll bet you that ends up playing a role to some degree or another. I'll bet you it does. We'll go ahead and get the research speed going, but I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here because we're kind of out of time. Logistically, we're doing okay. I can start training up more paladins, and y'all know I love having lots of paladins, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then probably at least a few more infantry would be nice as well. Not enough equipment to pull that off, but sometime relatively soon. We need to fortify this area, and we need to build up an economy, and then I need to figure out what the heck is going on here in Vault 3. In just a couple of days, September 11th, we'll find out. And maybe something cool comes out of that. Then I want to go conquer Hopeville, and I want to conquer New Vegas. If I can conquer all of this, we'll finally have enough economic base that I might be able to build up a technologically superior force that holds the line against the Kaiser. At least long enough for them to fight the NCR, and then we're going to have to fight the NCR too, and then we're going to die. But we'll see, one step at a time. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. If so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.